Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. It's a wonderful moment here again in CoreWeb TV, where we discuss and review the latest happenings across the social, political, economic sphere of existence as a people within the Nigerian and across the international communities. The Archbishop of Nigeria has given his verdict that Tinubu not yet Nigeria's president. I hope you may have your reservation regarding this particular submission, even at this important time we are in. Coming from such a respected and most revered Archbishop, and of course, without missing words, he expressed himself that Tinubu not yet Nigeria's president. Well, of course, we shall be hearing from our esteemed reviewers at this moment, and I hope you will enjoy this section indeed. The next one is, it was alleged that Kanu ordered Simon Ekpa to end sit at home from the DSS dungeon. How possible could that be? And considering, of course, the conscience of the listeners, could such statements be regarded as legitimate or valid coming from a man who has been incarcerated, who has been subjected to all imaginable level of psychological, emotional, of course, distress for barely or more than 2 years? How could it be that at this time he is speaking from the DSS facility, that Simon Ekpa, who of course assumes the position of the Prime Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in assumption of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, and the man who has been incarcerated, whose liberty has been infringed upon and trampled upon by the Nigerian state, could he be in the right state of mind? I mean, psychologically, emotionally, and physically or otherwise, to make such a session or to even give such order, and such order will be executed or carried out by his supposed follower, Ekpa. And contrary to that, of course, we shall be listening to the further reviewers who may make, of course, justice to this submission. Yes, another one hitting the front page is that Yoruba, not Igbo, planned 1966 coup. Yoruba, not Igbo, planned 1966 coup. Well, this is the most controversial issues here, but we are going to review that and understand the argument or the position of this submission regarding, of course, the latest happenings. We may want to refer to history because there have been several speculations or notions that it was an Igbo coup. But contrary to such notions, there have been an argument that this is a Yoruba who planned the coup and not the Igbos, and such blame should not be shifted to the Eastern people, especially precisely the Igbo, for whatever reason. Now then, we have, of course, here that Tinubu is asking that Nigerians should give him more time. Why Nigerians gave him the feedback that we are passing through extremely difficult time, life becoming more unbearable. Why you ask us to give you more time, and the politicians are living at the lages of their office, taking undue advantage and, of course, of the position they occupy to inflict more pains on Nigerians, while Nigerians are wallowing in abject poverty, and the remunerations and the allowances of the political class are being reviewed by 114%, while, of course, some ostentatious car budget has been met for them to procure SUVs, bulletproof cars at the expense of the poor Nigerians who unfortunately has been on the receiving side. This is rather unfortunate, but then we are here to do justice for this fundamental issue. Here comes my friend, Mr. Felix. You are most welcome to this political rumbles here this morning. Welcome aboard, yes, so that the camera will capture you very well. You look so beautiful regardless of what is happening. Nigerians have sent their reply of feedback to the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, arguing that we are passing through most difficult and excruciating moment in your dispensation. What do you have to say?
Well, this government is actually a scam. It's not doing what they are supposed to do. The right thing they need to do is that the refinery must start working. Removing subsidy will not solve the problem. It's like someone that is claiming that headache is worrying, you are treating him of leg. Our problem is repair our refinery. Let us not begin to move or carry anything oil. Our refinery must start working.
And how possible is that? And the president has asked Nigerians in the midst of these pains and miseries to give him more time. He needed to buy more time. While unfortunately, men are dying and Nigerians are losing their patience.
The president should not say they should give him time. Before 2015, he said it's his lifetime ambition. He should know all this problem. He should have highlighted all these things. He was one that brought Muhammadu Buhari. He packaged him. He should not tell us that it's a nervous is what is happening in Nigeria. It's just that he's not ready to work. It's just a way of gimmicks to begin to buy time. And I know before the end of everything, they are going to do, the people of Nigeria are going to react. Look at what happened in the Niger Republic. If care is not taken, you will see what will happen in Nigeria. Because they are pushing people to the war. They are pressing people to the valley. And I know God will see us through. Because this government is a shambles. This government is a useless government. Sorry, I have to use useless government. This government are not allowing the poor to breathe. That's my humble take, sir.
But he claimed that he was going to allow the poor to breathe. Is this based on his prerogative or based on of course, the rights and privileges of the citizens? Or is this subject to whether he decides to allow the poor to breathe, or he may possibly change his mind?
Can I tell you something? When you look at the Senate, people that are supposed to represent us, making jest of us, allow the poor to breathe. If you say, name, support.
Honestly, I watched that. That was the height of irresponsibility.
They are mocking the citizens of Nigeria.
Exactly.
What an insult. The president of Nigeria is only saying, let the poor breathe. We've not seen the action. Until we see the action, we will know that they are ready to do anything. But this government, I don't see anything good that can come out of this government, because they are recycling the same old cargoes, the same old politicians, the same people. They are the people that they are recycling them day in and out. And I don't see any good thing coming out. Look at Wike. Say, what is he going to do with minister? He has gotten minister now. Look at El-Rufai.
Okay, asking for more time is just a mere effort in futility, and that will not change any, of course, narrative.
It will not change any narrative.
To the welfare of
it will not add to any welfare.
Rather, will aggravate the already worsened situation.
They are gambling with Nigerian citizens. They are gambling with them. You know, when they will try it and they see the reaction of the people, they will change it. And I know that they know what they are doing. Very soon we will react.
Very soon we will react, and how soon and the impact of such reaction will redefine, of course, the cause of humanity and the well-being of all and sundry, not just the political exposed persons. Is rather unfortunate. Yes, we are here in Coweb TV. Please, can we hit the subscription button, like our video, share it, it so that it will get to everyone who wants to know the true positions of events here as in the court. The next in the line, of course, from prison, Kanu orders Simon Ekpa to end sit at home. How could that be possible? A man who has been subjected, incarcerated, psychologically and emotionally distressed for more than 2 years, will be making such a statement or order. Would you think that could be possible?
Well, Mr. Chico said, if I have to speak on this Samuel Ekpa or what? Samuel Ekpa is a betrayer. Samuel Ekpa is a stupid and useless man that is bringing unrest to the southeast. Some people have said that Samuel Ekpa is the governor of the southeast. How can someone stay in Finland and giving order?
And it's been obeyed willingly at will because
not that they
the governors
not that they obeyed willingly. There are some elements that are not wise, that are taking advantage to deal with the people.
Now, where is the place of the government in securing the life and property of the supposed citizens? If you are telling me that a man from a faraway Finland who control the security architecture and, of course, convince people to believe in the ideology and people decided to buy into it, then where is the place of government in providing security and oversight function?
The last 7 days, let me just call your please. The last 7 days that happened, we discovered the sit-at-home order. Those people that carried out those riots, beating the school children and dealing with them, they arrested them. They got all of them and they arrested them. You understand? The government are trying their best. But we have more of unknown government that are operating under the influence of Biafra. And I want the people to know that you cannot allow somebody in Finland to be dictating for you people. What has Samuel Ekpa brought to the people of the southeast?
Well, I was in the east. That's 7 days extension of sit at home. Yes, I experienced it live and direct. I mean, Chico Zendibo was there. So people willingly complied. Even my mothers and siblings willingly decided not to go anywhere in observing, of course, the sit-at-home, not because they were compelled to do so. So contrary to so many opinions that they have been heard, I understood that possibly not everyone might willingly do such. But the reality is that more than 90% of the eastern people complied willingly. And of course, I have to enjoy myself.
Well, the thing I want to ask is that the government parastatals in the southeast, did they comply?
I don't know if you have listened to the Senate President Goswin Akpabio. He said a sit-at-home order where even the governors comply. I don't know if you saw him briefing that it is not normal and something is fundamentally wrong if the government officials, including the government, governors could obey the sit-at-home, whether by willingly or otherwise. But the reality is that they are being affected by the order of a man who claimed to be the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile.
The question on ground, who is Samuel Ekpa? What has been his influence in the southeast? What are the things he has brought to the people that can warrant a lot of people to be following his order? The person that I expected that they should be following his order is Nnamdi Kanu.
Now, being in incarceration, that is the subject matter. Do you think that he is in the right psychological and emotional state to give such order? Having been subjected to unimaginable torture and cruelty, abuse of his fundamental rights, which have impacted negatively, psychologically and emotionally on his
if not because of the bad government we have, and these governments are not reliable, I don't see any reason why they have to still detain Nnamdi Kanu. They are just making Nnamdi Kanu to be popular. And I don't see any reason at all whether court grants him bail or court does not grant him bail. They don't even have right to even arrest him. What is stopping them from arresting Samuel Ekpa? I was told that Nigeria cannot go to Finland to arrest Samuel Ekpa. But it's causing commotion in Nigeria here.
The unfortunate thing is that Nigerians seem not to have learned lesson. You are indicted by extraordinary relation of mass. You want to commit another blunder why you have not, of course, you have not cleared yourself out of the one you are in the quagmire and the unfortunate
the issue on Ghana, and what I am telling you is that this government is a government of tyranny. It's a government that want to destroy anyone that want to divide Nigeria. That is how APC is. APC has nothing to offer the Nigerian citizens. And I will say it clean and clear, that this government is a failure, a colossal failure for that matter.
Honestly, that is quite unfortunate, a colossal failure, and that is of fundamental right. Of course, I believe that Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't want his people to be subjected to any sort of inconveniences that may have any adverse effects on them. But the reality is that he is under detention, and possibly people might not listen to him, not because they do not regard this person, but is assumed or perceived not to be in the right state of mind. To give such order, if the government think they are serious, he should comply to the provisions of the law and the court order regarding his, of course, detention and the charge and acquitted verdict that was given in his favor. It's been an exciting moment having you now. Of course, Tinubu not yet Nigeria's president. Archbishop Onake give his final verdict, regardless of whatever. Even the ministerial list has been pushed out, yet Onake, who has been a prominent and revered Archbishop, making such submission in just such a time like this.
I will not. What I will say is that I will not agree with the bishop. I will disagree with the bishop. Not until otherwise. The tribunal now disqualified Tinubu. That is when I will now know he's not the minister. May 2029. He's not the president. Sorry.
But it's been challenged. The
The thing is this: it's been challenged. But as of today, Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. Otherwise, if the court sacks him, he will not be the president of Nigeria. The thing is this: is that it's actually unfortunate that they have sworn him in as the president. Whether I spend days, whether I spend other months or this, the question is that presently I disagree with the bishop. Whether you like his face, whether you don't like his face, he is the commander-in-chief of the armed forces as of today.
As of today, of course, and the 16th president of Nigeria. If actually the ovation becomes against him. Not going back on strike, NLC blows out. I listened to the president of NLC. He has shown some level of determination.
The NLC president, they are not going on strike. It's not strike they said they are going. They are going on peaceful protest. It's not strike. They should not bamboozle. There is a legal court case holding these people from going on strike. They said they want to go on peaceful protest.
Which man has for some years.
You understand? And it's not that they are going on strike. The Nigerian Labour Congress have been bastardized. The Nigerian Labour Congress have sworn their hand in with APC, so they cannot do anything otherwise. That's my humble take, sir.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful time, of course. Do you think that Tinubu hosting ECOWAS special meeting on Sunday regarding the Niger coup would bring any positive prospects at the table?
The position that brought Tinubu as a president is still shaking. You are interfering in Niger district. It has nothing to do. It will not change anything.
Why your house is burning?
Why your house is burning? They will only just say within 6 months do election, and the Niger Republic will actually accept what they have said. That's my own humble take, sir.
Thank you so much in this wonderful rendition and submission you have made here in Corewave TV. Yes, it's been an exciting moment, if I must tell you. To this weekend, here comes the most beautiful and handsome young guy. Please, could you just celebrate Mr. Charles? He's been a wonderful man. Look at how beautiful, regardless of whatever is happening here. Yoruba, not Igbo, plan 1966 coup. You agree to that submission?
Well, I'm not in a position to comment on that because these are political changes. People are trying to capture and destroy the image of God. Whether they are the one that was match the people out, at least almost to the beginning of one of the government we are not in a position to comment on that because I believe it might be one of the political issues rising from most of those politicians. I am not in a position to comment on that. I was not likely there, even if we have read that it was mainly done in such a way that it affected most people that were affected on that 1966 was most of the Igbo. But I'm not in a position to say that this person was the rightful person that fight for the people that went ahead, bringing in about the people that was. I believe this might be one of the political issues that might be rising from one of the politicians. So I'm not in a position to comment on it. It's only those that were there that should be able to tell us what really happened and what really inspired. So
there have been this erroneous propaganda being pushed out, of course, out there in the public that the Igbos were the ones who engineered and sponsored, of course, the 1966 coup, with a strong tradition based on the facts and the information available in the public domain. It is a contradiction because it is a military coup, and every part of this country is represented in that particular movement that issued a protection of that particular process. Well, that's away from there. Nnamdi Kanu orders Simon Ekpa to end it at home from prison. A man whose fundamental rights have been infringed upon. Could he, of course, be in the right state of mind, psychologically and emotionally, being that he has some issues bordering on his health challenges? Would that be coming from him at this particular time?
Well, I believe it's very, very difficult at this point in time for you to start deceiving the Easterners. That in the president of Nnamdi Kanu, who has been at the DSS custody for almost a year now, or more than a year now, 2 years plus. It's very, very difficult for you to deceive the general masses that the person of caliber, the caliber of Nnamdi Kanu was there writing all Ebola, mostly one of the most respected leader, the Prime Minister of the indigenous peoples of Biafra, in the person of Ekpa, right here in Finland, that sit at your border should be stopped. I don't believe on that because it's very, very difficult for you to deceive the general masses. Very soon, as time goes on, these are people that are writing up some stuff that you cannot even believe. Very soon, you're going to see different handwriting on the wall that Nnamdi Kanu wants to back out from what running for Biafra, as a Biafra race or struggle. So I don't believe on that. And I said, and I will continue to say, it's very, very difficult. Igbos are the most intelligent people. If I'm not mistaken, the truth of the matter is very, very difficult for you to start deceiving them that their leader, in the name of Nnamdi Kanu, has has been giving an order towards Ekpa that every Monday sit-at-home should be stopped, not even only Monday. The subsequent sit-at-home that has been done, depending on when it's been done, that somebody like Nnamdi Kanu has written, a man whose fundamental human rights, freedom of speech, freedom of movement has been tempered on. I don't think and I don't believe that such thing is coming out from such man. And I don't believe that. On a very good day, they should come out and tell us exactly what is happening, because somebody like Nnamdi Kanu cannot be at that rightful prison. Somebody whom they call out discharged and acquitted him, and still you hold him captive. Why do you think that such man will also be in the right frame and so much being happy with the federal government of Nigeria that they should sit at home, should be stopped? Meanwhile, you know, this is the only language that Igbo man hears right now. Sit at home order.
Sit at home order has come to stay as far as an average listener of Biafrans or supposed IPOB members are concerned, because they are not backing out until the freedom and the release, unconditional release of her leader, it becomes a reality. And to this end, of course, we are moving down to Tinubu, not yet Nigerians president. That is the Archbishop Onake's verdict submission at this particular time. What would you say?
I don't have much to say about that, because I don't know what is coming on. The reason why he's saying whatever he's saying, maybe the reason why he's saying whatever he's saying is because the case is in the country of what's courts.
Yeah, the major reasons are citing insecurity, corruption, economy. We are still where we have been for 10 years. For 10 years, we have not moved any inch away from the destructive economic configuration.
That is the reason why he's saying whatever he's saying. Not at the expense that he won the election, but not at the expense that he is still at the court, but because of the insecurity ravaging the entire nation. Because every new system of government that is coming in existence should be able to fight the menaces or whatever that is coming out within, should be able to fight the issues that is coming out from different unions and organizations. There has been an insecurity right from days when the former president has been in existence. But today, you are going around complaining that you're going to fight insecurity in Nigeria. Unemployment will be a thing of the past and so many things. But it's something we witnessed in the past administration, is something we are seeing. So I stand with the position of the bishop saying that he is not yet the president of Nigeria. Because the position has been made standing, because you as the president of Nigeria, you should be able to fight insecurity. And immediately you come into office, you should be able to start working immediately so that people will begin to see that really you have come to stay and you are really sure and you are really want to work for the entire masses. But we are still where we are 10 to 20 years ago. So that means up to now we don't have a president.
Not just that we are where we are, but the situation has become so worse, because a liter of rice now is 1,000 naira. That is unbelievable, but that is the realities of modern in Nigeria. A liter of rice, 1,000. What happens to the household, Nigerian household, as people still demand that they should give him some time while getting more payers of Nigerians? And that is not unfortunate. Of course, Nigerian people have given their response that we are passing through a miserable and unfortunate time. So would you think that giving him time would enable him to think out a different approach to what he is using?
Before you ask the entire nation to give the time, what have been the measure that you put in place for the entire nation to believe that giving you much time will be able to solve most of the problems on ground? We have not seen anything yet. Nothing has been seen, nothing has been done. The 500 billion naira that was put by the federal government for the entire poor masses in Nigeria. Where are the 500 billion naira? We are yet to witness all those things. There's some certain things before you tell someone to give you time. I believe and I hope that
I want to capture your picture, your beautiful face.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Chico Zanibo. For you to have said or asked the entire nation that they should exercise some patience, what have you given to done about it, like in terms of giving them the hope that yes, that's no problem. I'm going to fight insecurity in Nigeria. I'm going to create jobs. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. By so doing, the entire nation, or the entire federation will believe that this young man is quite ready to work. But there was nothing like hope on ground. You have not given the entire nation.
Even with the renewed hope, would it be a renewed hope of hopelessness?
Insecurity, people are dying
and agony
on a daily basis. But you are here telling us that we should give you time. Until when? Today is exactly 2 months in your office. So what kind of time are you talking about? I believe before you came into a system as a president of this country, you should be able to know that the day you were sworn in, the day you started your work immediately. Even the first day you were declared the winner of the presidential election in Nigeria, should have been thinking within your memory or within your senses that I have to keep the ground running. But that has not been done, and you're asking that we should give you much time. Giving you much time is very, very important, and we believe that we're going to give you much time. But what kind of time? What kind of time are we talking about? We are talking about time that you need to give us hope and believe that, yes, giving us some time would have bring a very, very important yet an important profit to the entire nation. But we are not seeing anything yet.
We are not seeing anything yet, and how soon will you begin to see something? Or will we continue to hope up in the world of fantasy, a dream not come true? The liberation and emancipation of the Nigerian people has remained the endless rhetoric. How soon and how long shall Nigeria continue to be subjected in such a cruel and unimaginable anti-people's policy? Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful time having you, the most handsome young man. Yes, here with me is a proponent and supporter of the emancipation of the Biafran people. A man who believes truly in the cause of justice and liberty for his people. It's a pleasure having you here in Corwin TV. Yes, one of the major headlines here is that it has been alleged that from the prison, Kanu orders Simon Ekpa to end the sit at home. Could it be the handwork of the mischievous persons or the enemies of the perceived Biafran liberation?
I said, which person where Nnamdi Kanu sent to Simon Ekpa?
It was alleged that is coming from one of his legal counsels.
See, I don't even believe there's a UN. I don't even believe that the European exist in this life. They are not exist. European Union is not exist. You are the people that make the law. Organizations, Nigerians, they are among the organizations in the world. And you are telling me that you give them 6 months to release a person that don't commit any crime, and they're still holding them, young man. And you people still they give Nigerian government palliative. They are fools, fooling themselves because of putting the chopping in Nigeria, sucking Nigerian blood and everything. They're not eating.
Honestly, and
because, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Can you tell me, let the federal government mention the person they sent to Simon Ekpa when they declare what day for the letter? If they're not fooling themselves, federal government, see, all these things where you see what they like to put for this paper at times, just doing so many people, putting them was putting them somewhere. So many people go still die for them because of this nonsense. I know them from the line of Muhammad Buhari, Mohammed.
So you don't agree with that position? Nobody, it is not coming.
Let's continue hitting them. Let him continue hitting them until they do the right thing.
Until they do the right thing according to the position of the law and the Nigerian court of law.
Yes.
That people have served justice, but unfortunately the political way to comply to such becomes a mirage as far as Nigerians or Nigeria is concerned. Yes, Tinubu not yet Nigeria's president, coming from Archbishop of Nigeria.
That is the truth. We're talking about a man of God.
Yes, a man of God of referred.
What do you take for you to call somebody who committed a crime and say what you did is wrong? You will not take your life. Say the truth, to leave the rest to God. God knows how to defend you when in time of the action. Everybody knows the young man, the man is a murderer. Are you getting me? Anything can happen in the moment when this man talks to save his breath. All eyes is on that same man. Let any other thing where no way go tell him where be the truth. Let him talk him.
So you believe that Tinubu is not yet Nigerian president, unless otherwise determined by
when the justice
the court of law.
Yes, so we can know who.
So what can you tell to NLC and the Nigerians? Because the president of NLC has said no going back on time. On the 2nd of August, they are hitting across the streets of the Nigerian states to express their grievances and dissatisfaction.
Let NLC should go home and sit down. We don't need their own protest. We are carrying our own coming out. They are not helping matters. He's a motherfucker. Let him go home. He's a fool. When he won't start now, they carry Ghana must go give a night, will go out.
You mean he will compromise?
Yes.
You're just aware of the city people?
Yes. I'm massive.
I'm thinking that they possibly they are working. They are
not working anything. They are defending their family and their family stomach and his wife stomach. When something don't come now, you go see this man. You know go even here again. I know them.
Wow. Yoruba, not Igbo, planned 1966 coup. Your reaction on that? There have been speculation that the Igbo's 1966 coup was an Igbo coup. But the truth is coming out now that not this the Yorubas, not the Igbos planned that. You agree to that position?
At times, so many people talk nonsense. I don't blame them. You hear me? See, this time around, I am always advising my neighbors in a case like this. You see, a riot is not a war. And civil defense is not a bad thing. I defend myself in any therapy. Not a bad crime. You do what now? You do what now? The people who go start, I don't know how they will end up when it will start. But the advice I'm trying to tell them now is that make somebody not start what you know, what you cannot end. That's the only advice I can give to my neighbor.
Thank you so much on this wonderful moment here in Conway TV. I do appreciate you. Yes, the 1996 coup is neither Yoruba nor Igbo nor any other ethnic.
When you guys are ready, I'm not in support of
it is a Nigerian coup, it's a military coup, of course, staged by the Nigerian military. And that is rather unfortunate for whosoever is trying to make a divisive statement at this particular time. It's a pleasure having you here, comrade. Good morning. Yes, we are discussing on fundamental issues bordering on social, political, and economic affairs. Here we have Archbishop, the most revered bishop saying that you will not yet Nigerians president, citing insecurity, corruption, economic, of course, adverse effects. We are still where we are. We have been in the last 10 years. Nothing has changed, rather we have become more worse and hopeless.
He's making a point that Tinubu is not yet Nigerian president. Because in my view, Nigerian presidential election is being challenged by two other political parties in the court. That's why they are in the court. So which the judges will decide next week legally elected or who is the president of Nigeria. Next month, those things will be decided. So for now, Tinubu is not yet the president of Nigeria. He is there, but not yet confirmed. So anything can still happen.
Anything can still happen. That is the position of Archbishop Onage. I hope you understood that. Yes, from prison it has been alleged that Kanu ordered Simon Ekpa to exit at home. How true could that be? How possible? A man who has been subjected to psychological, emotional behavior makes such a submission.
Kanu, I know, he's not a man that caused violence. He's not a man that caused trouble. Yes, he's agitating for Biafra. Freedom. That's what he's happening. That's why he's being detained. Because he's speaking for freedom. Now, it will not be a surprise to me that he said that they should have to sit at home in the East. He can say that. He can also be politically stated here. I know anything can happen. But it shows sit at home. I believe that the Igbo leaders, the Ohanezes, and the governors should do something about that. They are not doing anything about that. That's why the thing is escalating and causing a lot of problem in this country. They should come up. Even if Nigerian government is not listening to them, they should come to the United Nations and report that somebody is being detained illegally
After the court verdict.
after the court might have said that they should release him, and Nigerian government is still holding him.
Even the United Nations also give their submission a verdict that he should be released within 6 months and compensated.
Can you imagine that?
That 6 months has expired.
Can you imagine that? Nigeria is not adhering to the law. They are not obeying what the law says. They are the one that made it. And even the international law said that you should not extradite someone from another country where he's not coming from. He left the UK going to Kenya where he was arrested. So imagine the offense is much against Nigerian government. Yet they are not doing anything about that. Even when international communities are waiting and said that they should release him, they declare IPOB a terrorist organization, which everybody is against. Me, I know that they are not terrorist organization. They are fighting for freedom. Once because I remember when they were interviewed about Biafra issue or IPOB issue. Obi said that the issue of IPOB will die when you do the right thing. When you do the right thing, the issue of IPOB, what are they asking? Is because of marginalization. They are asking they want to make compensation. When you share the ministerial post, rotational presidents, give equal development to this region, the administration will go. But you are not giving them those. Since after 1972, non-Igbo man have ruled Nigeria. How tell me, if you are in that place, you find yourself without geographical location, how will you react? I traveled to the east recently. I traveled to the east recently. I saw that most of the federal roads have been destroyed. Yes, I also witnessed. I even remember that the one that passed through my village is not even motorable. I used to go through more than several miles in order to cross bad road. I would use like 1 mile to enter my village. I would use like 6 or 7 miles to situation. Can you imagine? So federal government and Igbo leaders as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, being here. Wonderful. Do you think that NSC will keep to their promise and not going back on strike on the protest that have been selected on hold on the 2nd of August?
NSC, I know, is supposed to be independent. But unfortunately, they are not. They are being influenced by federal government. So we don't have any confidence on the NSC for now. For now, it's not a big deal. When they say 18 and those things come to front, that is when we know there's nothing behind it. So we don't have confidence in NSC as of now. I'm not in the support that they should go back. But if they can start on what they say, then we believe them that because if you see the price of things flying up in Nigeria, people are complaining, people are dying, people are losing hope to Nigeria. That will make in fact, the leader of NRC should not go back. But of course, I don't have confidence because they can be cornered somewhere. They will be called and give government and they will come this strike.
At the expense of the Nigerian masses who are suffering. It's wonderful having you, sir. Now, the final note. Yoruba, not Igbo, but 1962. How do you react to that?
I was not yet born, but according to history, 1966, Yorubas I know are chameleon in nature. They can lead you, say let's go to war, somewhere they will come and you will become a the names mentioned during Nigeria's 66 you are majorly the Easterners. It was recently that I began to know that the Yorubas are the people that motivated me. That is Yoruba. So I started believing that Yorubas were masterminding.
Based on information available today. Thank you so much, sir. It's been a wonderful time having you. Thank you for your submissions and time. Here in Convent, where we bring unbiased reportage of the events that you continue to unfold here. Hope you have enjoyed this moment with us. Please, kindly hit the subscription button, like and share our videos as we continue to bring your way the latest happenings and analytic moments here in Convent TV. Until the next edition, have a wonderful weekend and may God bless you. Bye.